Why don't you give me a sign? Like the sea that leaves a trail along that shore. It's not your problem, it's mine. Everybody thinks that I'm okay. Sometimes I think I am too. I'm on the outside looking in. I'm waiting for the shockwaves to begin. Oh, won't you let me hold you for one time? Just a rainy day in a London cafe, a London cafe. So give me one last serenade. Say to me, or swear at me till the night turns into day. And it was a shame when daylight faded, because we didn't notice at all.
Hi, I'm Katherine McNamara. Welcome to the Fan Carpet, the red carpet for fans.
My husband was killed.
Who killed him?
The new sheriff.
Hello, I'm Sophia Jessica, and welcome to the Fan Carpet.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, Kat. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Thank you so much for making this timing work.
Thank you for joining me. Welcome back to the Fan Carpet.
Thank
It's
you.
wonderful to speak to you again. So I'm loving Walker Independence at the moment, and you're finally leading a series again. And Abby, while still being as strong-willed, is different to Clarion and Mia. What was it about the character and the world of Walker that compelled you to say, I need to tell this story, I need to be her?
Well, when I first read the script for Walker Independence, I was instantly drawn to this woman who was presented with a situation that she could have very easily fallen victim to and crumbled under the pressure of. You know, we see one of the biggest tragedies that can happen to a person happen to her within the first 10 minutes of the series. And instead of falling victim to it and instead of crumbling, she rises from it and she chooses to do what a lot of women in the 1870s didn't have the opportunity to do, which is create a life for herself that is solely hers, where she gets to call all the shots, make the choices, and see where it leads her.
Absolutely, and it comes off beautifully on screen. So without giving anything away, and I'm up to date with the series because I love it that much. I can't wait for episode 6. But I'm sure some of our viewers aren't. So do you have any particularly memorable moments from filming Walker Independence that will stick with you?
Oh, there are so many, and most of them come from our wonderful cast and crew. It's really amazing when you are on a project and get to go to work every day with people that you genuinely enjoy spending time with, and everyone is there trying to collaborate and create the best show possible. In even under the shooting a Western is not easy for budgetarily or otherwise or environmentally or anything. And the fact that our crew and cast are able to pull it off and still have so much creative fulfillment and leave set every day with a smile on their faces, that's the biggest gift. And it's really wonderful to have that kind of community at work every day.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, you get to do some horse riding. You get to wear the corsets and the costuming back in the 1870s. That can't be comfortable to wear, right?
Actually, it's not as bad as you might think it is. Maybe after 17 hours on certain days, it can be a lot. But it's really amazing to, whether it's a super suit or a leather jacket and jeans or a corset and a dress that weighs quite a lot. It really changes the way that you move and the way that you carry yourself and the way that you proceed through space. And it adds quite a lot of character to any sort of movement that you're doing. But I have to give so much credit to our costume designer Marion Toy and her team at Western Costume and also here in New Mexico. They build the most beautiful pieces for every single character that are not only as historically accurate as we can be at this point, and really just stunning and so characterful and really immerse us in the world in so many ways.
Absolutely. With your dance background, were you tempted to jump on stage when they did the dance number during episode 5?
Oh, 100%. And in fact, I told our showrunner at the time, I said, Seamus, I would like to be in the next number, please. I know it's not time for Abby yet, but please, I would love to join because that's all I wanted to do. And I did jump on stage at one point, but only briefly.
Right. Okay. Um, cool. So obviously you're working with the wonderful Jared Padalecki as the EP, and I'm a massive fan of Walker as well, like his show. And I've seen everything so far from that. I'm caught up with that as well. I just binge them. It's a great 2 hours to watch.
It's so easy to do now.
Oh yeah, it is. Watch Walker Independence, then Walker. Great. So what is he like to work with?
Jared's wonderful. And I had met him a few times before when I was in the whole Arrow world. But it's really wonderful to meet someone who, has a background in supernatural television, demon hunting, and is now in the world of Westerns. We have a lot to relate to on that. But, he's the best great, great, great grandson a woman could ask for. And he's really been so lovely in welcoming me into this family.
Yeah, that was going to be part of my question. So do you find it daunting portraying his ancestor?
I think the Walker Texas Ranger legacy is daunting in and of itself, and there is a responsibility there. But I think it's very interesting the choice they've made to not only set this scenario as the origin of the Walker legacy, but also to put a woman at the helm and to have a woman be the first Walker in Texas. It provides a lot of different scenarios that we maybe haven't seen, but still with the same spirit and tenacity and robust nature that comes with being a Walker.
Awesome. Yeah, and yeah, the legacy is the legacy is great. I'm enjoying it.
Thank you.
I'm enjoying it. I in fact, everything I've seen of yours, and I've seen pretty much everything, I've not been disappointed. So
thank you. It's very kind of you. I really appreciate that.
yeah, no, I enjoyed Shadowhunters. I'm sad that ended, but
Me too.
and I enjoyed Arrow, your Netflix film with Matthew as well, that I saw. So yeah, I've enjoyed everything. You played Lilith. I can't remember the name of the film.
Oh goodness, Monsterville. Yeah, that was ages ago.
Yeah, I've seen
R.L.
that.
Stein. That's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, no, it is. It's fun. I enjoyed that as well. So when we last saw Abigail, and I believe the 6th episode airs this week, she had just put together her squad. So now we have Hoyt, Callian, and Kate, and possibly Gus. So what is that group dynamic like to work with? I mean, you mentioned that everyone on set is like just there to like make the best show possible, but what are they like to work with as a group?
Oh, they're so wonderful. I mean, from the moment we all met, we have really clicked as a cast. And, I'm so grateful to have such a wonderful group, especially, since we're all here in New Mexico and for such a long period of time out in the elements, doing a show that can be quite emotional or, dangerous at times when we're in certain scenarios. But it makes it so worthwhile to be able to spend it with people that you can genuinely have a lot of fun with. We definitely have a lot of shenanigans off screen, but that's the fun of it.
Awesome. Now you also so you recently joined the ranks of talented performers that go behind the scenes to produce as well. Like last year, you produced an untitled horror movie as well. So is that something you want to do more of?
Absolutely. An Untitled Horror Movie was really a team effort with everyone involved. That was the height of COVID, and we couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't see anyone, and they figured out a way to shoot this movie entirely on Zoom, the way that we are now. They dropped off a box at each of our houses with lights and microphones, and had to teach 6 actors how to. Our amazing director of photography, Kevin Duggan, taught each of us how to light, how to set up a sound system, how to transfer to DIT, to transfer all the footage, and really basically do everything. And it was such a collaborative process that we all took such ownership over that. And that's something I've worked in various different scenarios now. I would like to try my hand behind the camera as well. I don't think I'll ever stop creating characters, but whether it's writing or producing or directing or anything of that nature, I think I would have something interesting to say in those realms as well.
Awesome. We can't wait to hear it. Because you also sing as well. Do you ever sleep?
Not much, actually. I'm very fortunate in that I've never needed much sleep, so it saves me a lot of time.
Cool. Yeah, me too. I don't sleep a lot. No, I think I had like 4 hours sleep last night.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. I'm a night owl and an early riser. It's not supposed to work, but it does.
So am I. See, people don't understand, but it's possible, I tell you.
It is possible. It worked. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
If you love what you do and you do things you love, who needs sleep?
Absolutely. That should be I should get that printed on a t-shirt or a cap.
Yeah, either way.
Either way, it should. Yeah. I know you're busy with Walker Independence, but is there anything that you're working on currently outside of outside of the Walkerverse? I don't know if they call it that, but I'm going to coin that now.
Oh, I think that's definitely in the works, the Walkerverse.
Yeah.
But I'm doing a few things here and there. I'm doing some writing and I'm trying to develop some things as well, and see what I'm up to next, which I have a few things in the works. But you mentioned Shadowhunters. My co-star Dom Sherwood and I are now doing a podcast called Return to the Shadows, where we rewatch episodes together, but then also we bring in some folks from behind the scenes or cast members or people who really made the Shadow World what it was, and give them a chance to tell their stories and their experience with the show, which is always a wonderful walk down memory lane for both of us.
Yeah, that was actually going to be my next question, because you've appeared on, well, not only that podcast, but you also appeared on Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum, Lex Luthor himself. So deep diving into the episodes of Shadowhunters, because I believe you're on season 2 at the moment of Shadowhunters show.
Yeah.
Of the show. So does that bring back fun memories for you?
It really does. And it's interesting because, it's been so long and we spent so many hours shooting that series that there are things I've forgotten even happened. There's whole scenes that I had forgotten even existed at this point, because we all went through so much together and it was such a blur at times. But they're always fond memories. And that's why it's so great watching it back with Dom, who was there for the majority of the things I was there for, and vice versa. And it's really a show that shaped both of us, both creatively and personally and professionally, and something that we look back on with such fondness. And I'd do anything for the Shadow fam. They're such a wonderful community, and hopefully this helps the show live on, even if we can't give folks another season.
Yeah, hopefully maybe another long form film. That'd be cool. Because
I wouldn't be opposed.
Yeah, and I would like to see what happens next, because I reckon Clary remembers Dom. Not Tom, sorry. I reckon Clary remembers Jace, I think.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't read the
Yeah.
books.
That's something, well, that doesn't happen in the books. That's an entirely different ending, because, we had to wrap up the series in a very short amount of time. But I really loved the way that, even though it wasn't the way we wanted to end the series, the way that the writers found to end the show, because it left it open, and it left it open for, the viewers and the folks that love the story as much as we do to make their own ending in a way. But also it was a testament to what I think the whole series says, is that love is stronger than anything, and love will make you fight harder for what you want, and love is stronger than angelic spite or demonic hatred or any other kind of power or rune or anything that can exist. And that's what brings Clary back home in the end. And that's, I think, a really beautiful sentiment.
It is, absolutely. And you still got your tattoo as well.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I saw that on your wrist earlier.
Oh yeah, I'm covered in them now, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a special one to have. See, is music something that you want to go back to? Because obviously you provided soundtrack for Shadowhunters with Ember.
Yeah, I would
Is
very
that
much love
something that you want to
to.
do?
I'd very much love to. It's something that I've always loved, and something that, starting in musical theater is something that's always had a special place in my heart. It's about finding the time.
Mm,
And that's,
absolutely.
if I'm going to commit to doing that, it's something that you really have to take time to do in a way that will be meaningful and of the quality that I would like to present to the world. So, in due time, I hope.
Absolutely. Maybe there's a collaboration coming up with Katie.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Awesome. You take care of yourself, and thank you so much. It has been a pleasure to speak to you once again. Take care.
Thank you very much. Talk to you again. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for more content next time.
He deserves to die for what he did.
Your name?
My name is Abigail. Abigail Walker.
I'm here on the largest of the Balearic Islands, Mallorca, with the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea, beautiful mountainous landscape, the thriving city of Palma, quaint little market towns, a growing number of luxury hotels. It's no surprise that the likes of Audrey Hepburn and Elizabeth Taylor like to holiday here. So come and join me as I take you round Mallorca.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.